So you want to know why every single diet you have tried has never worked for you. It's never gotten you the results you want to see, whether it be weight loss, muscle building, whatever. Well, you're in luck because I'm going to answer that question in this video. What's up? I'm Sawyer with Resurrected Body Recomposition. You're gay. As usual, I'm going to produce this video without any cuts, edit to script, images, colors, music, pictures, graphics, naked guys, naked girls, because I'm not a fag like all the other YouTubers. Great. So, why haven't any diets worked for you? Well, I'm going to kind of come at this from two angles. All right, we'll start off with one first, then we'll move to the next one. So, the reason that no diets work for you, whether it be keto, Atkins, whether you're going fucking vegetarian, carnivore, low carb, whatever, is because of restriction. Okay? It is because of restriction that they didn't work. Because restriction is unsustainable in the long term. So what do I mean by this? I'll unpack it a bit. When you follow a diet is where you eat certain foods for a certain amount of time to achieve a certain result. This necessarily implies that you exclude other foods, right? You can only eat certain foods, therefore you cannot eat other foods. The human being is not fond of restriction. It is not very fond of restriction. So when you are required to eat certain foods, ostensibly that you don't like, for an elongated period of time, it doesn't go very well. Like, if you have to eat, like, all of this healthy food shit that you hate, how do you expect to stick with it? Maybe some of the gym bros be like, oh, discipline, you gotta stick with it because of discipline. Okay, retard. Yeah, if you're saying that, retard. No. If you have to eat foods that you hate every single day for the rest of your life, you're gonna off yourself, right? You're not even going to want to get out of bed because you hate what you eat. And I'll prove this to you. I'll prove that restriction is the main problem. If you were able to lose weight or build muscle or whatever you want to do, whatever your fitness goals are, while eating whatever you want and doing whatever you want, would you be able to stick with it? Yeah, I'd say so. Because there's no restriction. Okay? Boom. Point proven. So the reason you were unable to stick with these diets is because of restriction. They restrict you to certain types of foods. Some of them you can't you can't go to restaurants, can't go to bars, can't hang out with friends, go to parties, go to the lake, because you're gonna break your diet, right? There's probably not food at restaurants that you can eat because they're too high in calories or they're unhealthy or whatever the fuck. So that is the reason, restriction. So that's kind of part one. Part two, diets on their face are actually stupid. They are actually retarded, and I'm going to explain why. When we say diet, what do we mean? I kind of alluded to it earlier. You're going to eat a certain way for a certain amount of time to achieve a certain result, then you're going to be done. This is illogical. This is a problem. I'll explain it. Before you started the diet, you were living a certain lifestyle, eating certain foods. That got you to the point where you didn't like your body, where you were either too fat or you didn't have enough muscle or something. So then you think, well, how do I change the way I look? Well, I have to change the way I eat. I have to change what I do, which is true. It's true. But, so you change your prior lifestyle to fit your diet lifestyle now. You follow this for a while and you achieve the result that you want, whether it be weight loss, muscle building, whatever. Then you think, okay, well, I look the way I want now, I'm going to be done with the diet. Because diet implies temporary. It implies temporary. So you achieve the result, then you say, I'm going to be done now. Then you go back to the way you were living before. You see the circular problem, illogical thinking here. You go back to the way you were before, but the way you were before is how you got the body you didn't like. So it's a ruthless, endless cycle. This is why I always tell people that diets are stupid, that you should not follow a diet. Instead of following a diet, you need to follow a lifestyle. Something that is sustainable, that you can do every single day. Most diets you can't do every single day for the rest of your life because they suck and because they're gay. So that is kind of like the two parts I wanted to explain here. The first one is the restriction. They're too restrictive, which is unsustainable in the long term, hence the reason, you can't stick with them, why they don't work for you. Then the second part is diets are just completely illogical on their face. What you need to do instead is to follow a lifestyle, to manipulate your lifestyle that in such a way that it gives you the results that you would get is if you followed a diet. I'm fucking stuttering, guys. I'm sorry. A little bit too much coffee today. That, my friends, is the reason why diets don't work. Restriction equals unsustainability in the long term, and also diets are gay. Those were the two parts. Now, I'll kind of expand on what you can do instead. Like I said, you have to follow a lifestyle, right? That you can see yourself living the rest of your life if you want to hold on to the results that you get. So first you have to find a lifestyle that will get you those results, and then you have to make sure that that lifestyle is sustainable in the long term. Otherwise, you're just going to throw your results away. How do you do that? Well, that's a great question. That is a great question. I'm glad you asked. Okay, I'm glad you asked. You can do 3 things. Number 1, you can go through my YouTube videos here. I kind of explain what to do, when to do it, why you should do it, why I do it. That's in my YouTube videos. Number 2, you can go to my Instagram. Go through those videos. They're like 60 seconds, 90 seconds. It explains a lot. Number 3, if you want guaranteed results, right? If you want arms like this, if you want abs like this, and you want to hold on to those results the rest of your life, well, not to be too pluggy or anything, but I do have a link in my description here. Check it out, see if it's right for you, see if it's right. All jokes aside though, you have to follow a lifestyle. That is the key. It has to be sustainable in the long term, and there cannot be huge amounts of restriction like diets have. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this kind of helped. What are we at, 8 minutes? Okay. Hope this kind of helped. That is why diets never work for you. Restriction equals unsustainability, which causes you to fall off or burn out, go back to the way you were living before the diet. Number 2, diets are gay and stupid and illogical and retarded. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, you can get fucked. If you're a Jeff Nippard fan or one of these fitness geeks fans, you can get fucked. Tell Jeff Nippard I send my regards. Tell him Sawyer, Sawdog, sends his regards. If you see him on the street or something, tell him I said what's up. Sawyer sends his regards, motherfucker. If you did like the video though, subscribe, like, comment, share, do all the shit that other YouTubers tell you to do. I post YouTube videos every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Central. I try and post like 4 or 5 reels on IG, so you can catch me there. Everything is different. All the content is different across platforms. It's not duplicates or some shit. So it's exclusive content to every platform. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed Sawyer with Resurrected Body Recomposition. Peace.